things I do not miss in Overwatch 2. Number 4, 6v6. If you seriously still want to go back to 6v6, you're probably a little support main who wants to sit behind their 2 shields with their pocket brig while you pocket a hit scan that does all the work for you. Like seriously, 5v5 has enhanced the game in such...
I don't want to be that guy, but pocketing hit scans is way stronger than 5v5, but...
such a good and healthy way. The game is fun and fast-paced with the same level of MOBA aspects. Tank is the most fun it's ever been in the game, and the game is as popular as ever. Where we're actually gaining our community and audience back because the gameplay is actually fun and tuned around aggressive playstyles. But I guess we'll have to see how long gameplay alone can actually hold the game up, you know?
Yeah, that is actually unironically a pretty good take. I do think a lot of people have survivor bias and want to go back to 6v6. Dude, I miss 6v6. I used to love tank duoing with Emong. It was always a good time. I miss that we can't do that anymore. However, though, the game is definitely better. It's going to have growing pains. It has things that they need to figure out now because there's balance changes that we had in Overwatch 1 that no longer work in Overwatch 2. Like, I think one day we're going to have to reevaluate one-shots in some ways. I think Discord Orb's going to have to get reevaluated. I think there's a lot of things that are going to have to get reevaluated someday. But, like, those are things that come in time. Either way, though, I don't actually think that's, like, the worst take. It's actually pretty decent.
These are the heroes you're going to want.
Oh god, it's the Stream Deck guy. Oh, this is so funny.
These are the heroes you're gonna want to counterpick for Reaper.
Ana, Ashe, Echo, Junkrat, Pharah, Widow, Kiriko, Zen.
It's really that easy. These are the heroes you're gonna want to counterpick.
This guy trolls, dude. This guy isn't serious. I refuse to believe. This is like the 5th. This is like the 10th. No, actually, I don't know. The 7th one I've seen. Let's go in the middle. Let's say this is the 7th one I've seen. There's no way. This guy's not serious. This guy's trolling. Really this guy is a top tier poster. There's no way. Because, dude, come on, man. Nah,
These
stop.
are the heroes you're gonna want to counterpick for Reaper.
I love this Stream Deck though. This is awesome. Echo is like Echo. I could give you flyers. Junkrat, dude. Maybe I guess Pharah I could give you. Widow, I guess I could give you, but I don't. But I don't go. Oh, they have a Reaper. Let me go Widow. Zen, Kiriko, Ana. Like, wait, why though? Like, I'm just confused on why these. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that, but this guy's a top tier poster. Let's go see comments. Do Reinhard. Any Reinhard enjoyers? Bro said Zen isn't shaped exactly like Reaper's shotgun shot spread. Never thought about it that way before. But I mean, he fits inside the circle. I get. Couldn't a lot of characters probably fit inside the circle? I guess. I don't know, man. Because you kicked him off the map. Notice how half the people he chooses Echo is there. As Roadhog, you can counter almost every DPS and support. Yeah. I mean, that's a different issue, though. Alright, next up. Oh, no. This is gonna be good.
Said complaining about Mora's damage. 20 meters.
Come on, man. We were on such a good streak for a while without any awful takes. First off, if you want to show that a character's damage output is insane and broken, right? Use a character who doesn't have armor but has a larger health pool so you can actually see how much that damage is. Not much, huh? Secondly, if this is Mora's max range, we've taken a singular step back I can no longer lock. You can find that range by looking at the space here, using Cassidy's roll, and seeing that it's just about 5 meters for each roll. From here, how many rolls is it to Roadhog?
It's about 6 or 7 meters.
He's doing a little dancey.
I'm confused. What's the point of this?
It's about 3 rolls.
Guys, yo, listen. I don't want to be a dude. But hang on, I gotta be a real quick. I'm kind of tilted to this. That might be one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Listen, dude, I want to take your opinions. I want to listen to it, okay? I didn't say I'm going to take it serious. I know that Overwatch might not have all the brightest players. I get it, dude. I'm pretty stupid myself. But did you know that the training range has a spot with a bunch of meters on it to measure? So you don't have to measure things in terms of Cassidy rolls. You can literally just go, oh hey, that's 40 meters, that's 30 meters, that's a 10-meter difference. Oh, here's 20 meters, that's 40 meters, that's a 20-meter difference, here's 20 meters. You don't have to measure things in terms of Cassidy rolls. That's a little silly. And it goes even further. Like, I don't think you're gonna need to be measuring much else beyond 40 meters. There's not a whole lot of times other than, like, sniper duels you're taking tools that are anything further than that. Sorry, I know you were showing Moira, so I guess let me help you out with that.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
There's your 20 meters. I know you're... Is this...
Unremarkable.
Yeah. A helpful tip, maybe? Okay, let's continue.
It's about 3 rolls. That means that it's just about 5 meters for each roll. From here, how many rolls is it to Roadhog?
He's doing a little dancey.
I mean, you can also turn the cooldown down to 0 with a custom gameplay.
It's about 3 rolls. That means that it's about 15 meters from Cassidy's spot, which was her max range to Roadhog.
But about 15 meters, but it was 20 meters. This is why you don't measure... This is why you don't measure things with This is why units of measurement exist. This is why we don't measure things in, like, t-shirt lengths.
Definitely not 20 meters. From Cassidy's spot, which was her max range to Roadhog, which means it's definitely not 20 meters.
That's why you never take things to heart when people say stuff that, like, they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like they wholeheartedly believe they are correct. But there's a very simple way to prove that is indeed not how it works. Okay.
That means that it's about 15 meters from Cassidy's spot, which was her max range to Roadhog, which means it's definitely not 20 meters. But again, let's look at some other supports from that same range. Now, I know that TikTok's retention rates are terrible when it comes to this type of content, but we're gonna...
You mean misinformation? No, I'd say TikTok's actually really good at spreading misinformation.
Speed this up really quick for you so it's not that hard. First up, Moira.
These are all 3x speed.
Zenyatta at the same range. Lucio at the same range. Kiriko at the same range. Baptiste at the same range.
This is like the typical, you see something in the training range and think it's absolutely broken without actually testing it. And don't get me wrong, I've fallen for that before. I've definitely done stuff in the training range and went, wow, that looks broken. And then in reality, it's not. Of course, headshotting a Roadhog in the training range that's not moving a bunch of times is going to make anything look broken. This Mercy pistol is probably going to look insane.
Oh, in Mercy at the same range.
Of course it's going to look insane at 3x speed, headshots only. The only thing that's scary about Mercy Pistol is the unlimited ammo in Valk, and the hitbox is so big on it, it's hard to miss the shots, and so it's kind of spooky sometimes dueling a Mercy. That doesn't make Mercy's damage scary, though. Like, what?
Even Ana can outdamage Moira now.
I think that's the funniest part of all, is thinking Ana doesn't do very much damage offensively because she can't headshot in the training range Roadhog.
Moira's
Is this a sign? I feel like this is a sign that I probably should just give this one up. Wow, even TikTok's had enough of this. Now I'm kind of just curious to see what was at the end. Oh, we could check the comments in the meantime. I'm in. You should be able to just ping him for the meters. True. Moira realistically needs a rework. She doesn't have any utility, does have high DPS, but has auto lock, which makes her good in low elos where people can't aim, but really bad in high ones, because she doesn't provide anything for the team. This is actually kind of a sensible take, but doesn't need a rework. I'm actually totally fine with having characters that are mostly designed to be easy, understandable characters, where they just only heal, only damage boost, or only do damage and only heal. They're very good starter heroes to get people on their feet to understand the game. Not every hero, I think, can be high-level meta at the same time. It's going to be really hard to do that. I think it's almost impossible. Talking about Moira is insane. Moira actually is like a menace to lower ranks, though. People who whine about Moira's damage literally just get better. Okay. Alright. TikTok, the comments on that actually not calling out the misinformation of the meters is kind of...
Said.
A little spooky, not gonna lie. Yo, is this really not gonna let me finish this TikTok? Are you serious?
Damage and range is not a problem because almost all of those characters also outrange Moira. The only character who doesn't outrange and outdamage Moira is probably Brig, but it's debatable
Oh, this was so worth watching the rest of.
whether or not she outdamages her, because just like Moira, she self-heals by doing damage. Moira isn't actually that good at doing damage. The only thing Moira is good at is stat farming, damage, and healing, which objectively do not matter in this game. She's poorly designed and probably needs a rework anyways.
Skill issue.
I don't know if that was worth the wait, but... Winton.
How to climb with Winton in 3 steps. The advanced 3-step Winton Engage Guide. The 3 important factors for your engage are 1. When. 2. Who. 3. How. First, it is important to decide when to engage. You are not always going to find kills, but you can create a lot of space for your team. Time your engage with your team to create space and allow them to follow
That's a really low elo quick play game.
up on kills. Certain cooldowns also indicate your window to go in. For example, a Kiriko without DP is often a free kill. Second, choosing who you target.
So I just want to say something really fast while I have over this. The whole point of climbing with Winston and whole point of climbing on tank in general is not being afraid. So like, even though this Ana on this one is like, this is very obviously a very low elo quick play game because she just kind of like gets farmed by right clicks from range. The actual one doing the damage to them from range, hitting the shots, and 2 not afraid to commit in to actually get the kills is what makes
also indicate your
a good
window to
player.
go in.
So it's actually,
for example,
I feel like the tips here aren't actually the big part. It's more of the showing of the playstyle.
Kiriko without DP is often a free kill.
Which is true.
Second,
I guess.
choosing who you target is vital. Focus squishy heroes like supports and DPS. Priority is added to a target when they use important abilities or are out of position. You are a bigger threat to them, leading to more space being created. Last, how you engage is a critical skill. Make sure to use your secondary fire mid-air. Try to go in unnoticed to leave less time to react. A good way to do so is by using high ground.
So, if we're going to be really picky here,
to leave less time to react. A good way to do so is by using high ground.
You wouldn't even want to go in that early. You'd want to wait a little bit longer
and get out when threatened. Follow
just
me
kind of like
for more
tease them from
Overwatch
high
2
ground.
guides. How to climb.
But that's just kind of being a little bit picky. But the good thing out of this, honestly, I'd say is less of the talking and the teach. It's okay. There's a very thin line between being good at something and being able to teach something. And not everyone who's good at something can also teach something. I feel like they showed better stuff than they told.
Welcome to Overwatch Overrated Underrated, the game where I tell you whether a hero is overrated or underrated. Moira, easily overrated. Not a horrible support, but by far one of the bottom tier supports and gets way too much hype. Ashe, definitely underrated. A great long to medium range threat with an amazing ult and abilities. With the nerf of Sojourn, by far one of the best DPS out there.
Although Sojourn still is much better, but...
Doomfist is overrated. With his nerf and Roadhog and Orisa being so strong, Doomfist is put in a tough spot right now and not very playable. Welcome to...
I don't think a lot of people think Doomfist is that good, but... I don't disagree. This is actually a pretty good list. Alright, comments. What do you think? Do you agree? Need no tank. Doomfist would be S if he was voiced by Terry Crews. Need no tank. Don't need no tank. Need no tank, don't need no... Dude, is there like a meme here? Like, dude, did I miss something?
So you're having trouble with the current meta. You don't know what DPS to pick against the tank. Well, I'm here to help you out. So let's say you're going against a Roadhog. Then you should probably pick Soldier. Alright. So what?
But that answer, that answers for all of them.
What you're gonna want to do is gonna charge up your railgun, and then you're just gonna. Who's another pesky tank was gonna be Doomfist. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over here and you're gonna pick Sojourn. Because Sojourn has a super cool, awesome ability.
This is awesome.
Just charge up her and then just
boom.
Okay, but who's another tank? Well, sometimes you're going against an Orisa and she's throwing the at you and you're like, what am I gonna do? And so you're like, Sojourn. Because Sojourn has this really cool, awesome ability where she can do this and then she can just turn around and...
True. Actually, so true. Notice how not a single Genji died, though? Nerf Genji. True. Pay attention to who he hovers over before picking Sojourn. That's the main counters. Dang, this man's smart.
Overwatch hot takes. There need to be more offensive supports in the game like Ana and Zen that are actively trying to kill or damage enemy players or debuff them. Most supports are designed to be defensive. This might actually make people want to play support a little bit more. Echo's an insanely good DPS, like actually one of the best. She's not Sojourn, but she has insane damage. She's basically Sky Tracer. She just picks off random DPS or supports from the back line and leaves with no explanation. Not to mention that crazy ult. Overwatch 2 being free to play and skins not being something you have to have does not mean that all of a sudden the game's free of criticism. So many people use this as a bootlicking ass excuse for Blizzard. A free-to-play game with microtransactions should be competitive to similar games, not be twice the price. I don't even know how they convince Overwatch 1 players to pay $20 for skins that we know would have been free in Overwatch 1. Overwatch hot takes.
You ever gone to like a 4th grade speech and debate? Like if elementary school kids had like a speech and debate club and they had to like argue about something. This is about the quality, I would assume. They tried to hit all, I feel like this was like they tried to hit all the rage farm, like the rage click farmers, you know, like the rage commenters, like the shop prices, the free to play, the being scammed, the bootlicking, the supports not being good, Echo blowing people up. Like they tried to hit everyone. Like they actually had like a script and were like, I must now mention all of these and people will comment. Dude, even the comments can't kind of agree. They're just talking about like support. I don't even know. Anyways, we're just gonna go to the next one. I got nothing for that. I don't even know what was said.
You're trying to counter Reinhard? I got you.
Okay, let's see. Bastion, Ana, May, Rig. Wow, okay. May, Pharah, Reaper, Sombra, Tracer, Junkrat. So according to this, no tanks counter Reinhardt. That's cool. Oh, it's just May twice? Yeah, I mean, I figured they just wanted to really drive the idea home, you know? I don't even want to see the rest. Off. Dude, I don't even want to see it. Thank you. Everything else instantly loads. It's literally just TikTok. Wait, oh, TikTok is down?